Hello, everyone. My name is Matthew Cullen. I'm so happy to be here for the 2020 TEEAP STEM Conference, Focus on the Future. We're going virtual this year, and I'm using a screencast to present today the Technology and Engineering Education Program Development for the Future for the Schuylkill Valley School District and the Berks Career and Technology Center. We work together with the Schuylkill Valley School District and the Berks and Career Technology Center. And this first part of the presentation is past, present, and future. I've recently been hired by the Schuylkill Valley School District. I've been teaching for over 30 years, and I'm assisting them with our collaboration with the Berks Career and Technology Center and the development of the Technology and Engineering, STEM, and Computer Science program at Schuylkill Valley High School. The Schuylkill Valley School District vision and mission is to provide a safe, nurturing environment in which each student is challenged to think, question, and create. And our new vision statement is to empower students to reach their fullest potential. It's very exciting to be working in my community in Berks County. I was born in California, and I moved to Berks County when I was very young, and it's great to be back working in Berks County area. I currently am living in West Reading and recently been hired at Schuylkill Valley. And I really agree with the mission statement and the vision that they have for our community and for our students. The Schuylkill Valley School District was formed in 1958, and it's located in northern Berks County in the southeastern part of Pennsylvania. A lot of people refer to our area as the Pennsylvania Dutch County, and it is between the Blue Mountains to the north and the Schuylkill River to the south. There's about 53 square miles of rural and suburban communities in our school district. We have shared values at Schuylkill Valley, and we believe in promoting a learning environment that develops the responsible and productive citizens that we need for the future. We work in partnership with our community, home, and school, which enhances learning. We promote a healthy, safe, and nurturing environment. We're developing lifelong learners to prepare students for a dynamic global society. And we know that individuals are responsible for their learning, choices, and actions. In challenging each student to reach his or her full potential, we work together with our corporate sponsors, our director for the school board, administration, staff, students, families, and our community. Here you can see some information about our school district, 169 professional staff members and 3 different schools on one central campus. You can see the map where we're located and some of the school districts that are around us that may look familiar to you. We have 93 students currently enrolled at BCTC. That's our Berks Career and Technology Center. And we're helping to develop pathways for our students and helping them with career choices that will allow us to help them get into the programs that they would like to go to. And it's a big part of our initiative with our technology and engineering, STEM, and computer science program development. Here you can see a breakdown of the demographics, and you get an idea of our cultural diversity. The district enrollment is rising, and we are anticipating additional rise. So we have a bump right now that's coming through, and we are working on modifications and plans for the future to be able to accommodate our growing enrollment trend. Our school district has comprehensive planning goals that I've been part of. Goal 1 is to establish and refine a district system that fully ensures consistent implementation of standards-aligned curriculum across all schools for all students. I'm working with the new curriculum director in developing our technology and education and engineering, STEM and computer science curriculum for the school district. Goal number 2 is to refine the district system that fully ensure the consistent implementation of effective instructional practices across all classrooms in each school. Goal number 3 is to refine the district that fully ensures professional development is based on sound research and promising practices, is focused on the needs of professional employees, is comprehensive, and is implemented with fidelity in order to meet the needs of the employees and the students. Our vision for our student learning is the 21st C learner, using the 4 C's: creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. Programs that we currently have in place and we're developing to support our 21st century learning is the adoption of the G Suite for Education for students grades 2 through 12 and all staff. Being part of the instructional technology team and assisting with professional development and services has been a great experience for me to get to know all the staff at my new school and at the school district, elementary and middle school level. We provide one-to-one program with Chromebooks, grades 2 through 12, and a 2-to-1 ratio with iPads in kindergarten and first grade. We have a K through 12 STEM technology and engineering program. And something that we have at our middle school is the 7th grade Genius Hour, which allows students to develop independent studies and areas of interest that they can focus on project-based learning. The elementary school is just a little bit away from our high school, and it's close enough that we can have interns from our internship program walk down to the elementary school and help the staff and the students with their projects and activities. Our elementary school serves grades K through 4, and it has a student enrollment of about 800. At the elementary, we have a Discovery STEM program that was introduced and a global classroom initiative. Our middle school is using a middle school concept, but it has grades 5 through 8. We use block scheduling at the middle school, and we currently call our special teachers, our specialists, unified arts courses. A variety of activities and clubs. We have an outstanding STEM program and STEM club, and our student enrollment is 685 down at the middle school. And again, it's in such close proximity with our internship program. Our high school students can walk down to the middle school to provide support for the staff and students in their project-based learning activities. Our high school uses a high school concept, grades 9 through 12. Our current student enrollment is approximately 640. We're using a standard scheduling with 43-minute class periods. And on activity day, we have an extended activity period for students to participate in their extracurricular activities, clubs, and organizations. That runs on every Wednesday, and we have a 6-day cycle. Schuylkill Valley is proud to host the local Innovation and Technology Day, where we bring in our business partners, corporate sponsors, local industry representatives, and we showcase the student work, the teachers' work, and the initiatives that we have going on in our school district to share with our community, other school districts, and our advisory group. The Schuylkill Valley High School Technology and Engineering program has developed from the past industrial arts program from the 1960s to 90s that focused on elective courses in grades 9 through 12. Traditional drafting, metal shop, wood shop, and print shop were offered during those times. The transition to technology education and the elective courses and programs started in 2000 for grades 9 through 12. And an industrial arts traditional program was blended with a technology education program, focusing on material technology in a woodworking lab, manufacturing technology in a woodworking lab, and advanced woodworking course. In a design and drafting area that took over the metal shop, we teach and have taught engineering drawing, engineering graphics, and CAD. Introduction to engineering was added in 2016 as we were moving towards technology, education, and engineering. Advanced computer modeling was added in 2016 and focuses on SolidWorks as the 3D modeling software. Architecture, design, using board drawing and CAD. A traditional graphics, visual communications program with still photography, film, advanced photography, film and digital, visual communication, primarily print media, and graphic reproduction with production printing. When I was hired a few years ago, one of the goals was to develop the program and implement STEM courses at the high school, extracurricular academic teams, and to develop the technology and engineering education STEM program and computer science course offerings. The budget that we have for Schuylkill Valley High School in the past, in 2017-18 when I was hired, and then 2018-19, and last year 2019-20, you can see the commitment for our maintenance, consumable supplies, and materials that are needed to run our courses. But the need for improvements and changes and modifications brought about fundraising for the programs, grant writing, corporate sponsors, partnerships, and school board funding for the high school STEM initiative and lab upgrades. In our technology and engineering courses, we run student-run businesses in our manufacturing class, materials lab, communications class, and the communications lab. And this allows us to raise funds to go back into the program. Our extracurricular STEM teams that have now been school board approved, the VEX robotics team, have corporate sponsors, Ashley, Reading Precast, Cambridge Lee. These are outstanding manufacturing companies in our school district that I was able to reach out to for corporate sponsorship for our VEX robotics team. We also do fundraising with 3D designed and 3D printed products. And using our print media equipment, we design and print t-shirts and posters made by the students. In the future, we're going to continue our curriculum, course, and program development and implementation. New iSTEM course and courses will be added for grades 9 through 12. A new updated Panther manufacturing program, pathways for students, electives for all students, Berks Career and Technology Center recruitment and application support to help our students and to hit our target goal of meeting the needs of our students for future readiness and job placement and employment or post-secondary education. We're focusing on new professional development and training, collaboration and integration with teamwork with the high school departments. Utilizing our support services from our IT and all the support that's provided from our support staff, administration. We just joined the BCIU Berks County STEM Network and the BCIU Career Readiness Berks Alliance, iSTEM. We have developed new business partnerships and will continue to reach out to our local community for our business advisory group and additional partnerships. And we're going to continue to focus on 21st century skills and the necessary soft skills our students need. An additional focus on program fundraising is really important, and we're going to develop and Education Foundation to assist with funding our new initiatives. In the past, we had a very traditional industrial arts program. From 1994 through the present, that was modified and enhanced with technology education and then technology and engineering education. At the middle school, we still have an industrial arts program with 7th grade wood and 8th grade drafting and a bridge design project. Recently, in 2016, using Project Lead the Way to develop the program, we started a STEAM program for grades 5 through 8. The middle school is now teaching industrial arts for all students in grades 7 and 8, and the 2 STEAM classes for all students run grades 5 through 8. STEAM is co-taught with 2 teachers, math certification, science certification, and our industrial arts tech ed teacher is utilized as a resource. A variety of project-based learning activities are taught in the STEAM classes. Here you can see some images of some of the projects that are being done in the STEAM course. Moving forward, our STEAM program is going to be moving into 2 directions. With the 7th and 8th grade new VEX robotics program being implemented, the students will be diving deeper into computer coding, computer science, robotics, and mechatronics. The elementary school program started in 2016-17 for all students in grades K through 4. The program and curriculum was based on the ISTE standards, the 4 C's: coding, makerspace, robotics, project-based learning, and virtual reality. The present and future will continue to focus on the 4 C's: project-based learning, engineering by design process, school garden, outdoor learning area, and robotics. Since I've been hired, we've been focusing on grants and funding to support our STEM and STEAM programs. Ashley, which is one of the world's largest furniture manufacturing company, has a manufacturing and distribution center in our school district just across from our campus. And they sponsor our high school Panther Robotics team. They've assisted us in purchasing new equipment for our elementary, high school, and middle school programs. Cambridge Lee is another manufacturing company, which is just south of our campus on Route 61. And they sponsor our high school Panther Robotics team. The Cleffel Foundation was started, and they have allowed us to have funding to purchase STEM literature, robotics equipment, microscopes, and Lego equipment. The Lehigh Hanson Cement Company has helped with the purchase of our first set of robotics equipment, the Mindstorms EV3 for our middle school program, and then allowed additional purchase of robotics equipment for our elementary school programs. Reading Precast, which is located just across the street, across 61, major cement precast manufacturing company, sponsors our high school Panther Robotics team and will be sponsoring our material science unit for our new iSTEM program. The Schuylkill Valley Technology Innovators Grant provides $5,000 to grant applicants that are approved, and the funding comes directly from our Schuylkill Valley School District. This was used to purchase our new VEX EDR V5 STEM lab kits for our iSTEM, and also to purchase a MakerBot 3D printer for the high school technology and engineering department. Western Berks Water Authority purchased 3D printers for our elementary school discovery program. And district funded projects $10,000 for the IMAX for the visual communications area, $55,000 for laptops and software for our STEM program at the middle school level, $20,000 in equipment and supplies to start our elementary school discovery program, STEAM program, and $25,000 to purchase a CNC machine for our high school technology and engineering department. The Berks Career and Technology Center has 2 campuses, and it was founded in 1968. And one of the goals when I was hired was to develop a partnership with the Berks Career and Technology Center, designed for students who are seeking to enhance their educational programs with relevant career and technology experience and STEM areas. There are 2 campuses located in Berks County. One is in Leesport and one is in the Ole Valley. And depending on what labs and shop areas that they focus on for instruction, we send students to the campus in Leesport and to Ole. The BCT career programs that are offered are extensive. 38 different career programs. The newest program that focuses on engineering and manufacturing technology is the Mechatronics Engineering, Robotics Automation, Drafting Design, Precision Computerized Machining, and Welding. Also, traditional areas for students to study in business and information technology, communications, construction, healthcare, and transportation. We want to build a bridge and a pathway for our students that take our 9th grade elective courses and help them to get into the lab areas and curriculum areas that they would like to. It is competitive to get into our BCTC programs. So our technology and engineering and STEM initiative and programs help those students by developing soft skills, teaching fundamental project-based learning, and showing them that they have the rigor, the grit, and the ability to be successful in these programs. I assist with the application process and help the students get into their desired programs at BCTC. BCTC pathways with college 2 to 4-year degrees, employment, military, and apprenticeships. Excellent partnerships with our Reading Area Community College, Bloomsburg University, Kutztown University, and our Penn State Berks program. Students in the mechatronics will start in middle school studying robotics and mechatronics, and then continue that at the high school level. And then they can move on to our Berks and Career and Technology Center with an articulation agreement with the Reading Area Community College, where they study at the Schmidt Technology Center. They can earn college credits toward degrees while in high school and completion of associate degrees at RAC. BCTC has an outstanding cooperative education program, internships, clinical experiences, and job shadowing for our students. The senior placement and job placement statistics are excellent, and it's a true success story that we're partnering with the Schuylkill Valley School District Technology and Engineering Program, STEM programs. The BCTC serves all of the districts in Berks County, 16 public schools, and it's governed by a joint operating committee. Each year, approximately 1,800 secondary and 500 adult students attend the BCTC. And we feel it's really important for us not to compete with the BCTC, but to work together as a team to meet the needs of our students, our community, our manufacturing industries, and the future of Berks County. BCTC also applies for grants and funding and gets a tremendous amount of funding. And that allows them to keep their labs state-of-the-art with industrial equipment, with Perkins funding, the PA Manufacturing Training to Career Grant, the Workforce Development Board for STEAM Camp, and the Office of Vocational Rehab. The Schuylkill Valley STEM program goals are to further the curriculum alignment of Schuylkill Valley's K-12 STEM program through curriculum review and writing. We're currently working on and finishing up our curriculum review and writing K-12 for our technology and engineering, STEAM, and STEM programs. We are offering our first iSTEM course for this school year. We're implementing VEX IQ at the Schuylkill Valley Middle School, and we're going to continue our VEX EDR program at the Schuylkill Valley High School with funding supported by our district. We're seeking a commitment from the district to provide matching funds towards sustaining and updating our district STEM and technology and engineering education program. With continued partnership with Ashley Education Foundation, Ashley Furniture, and surrounding businesses in support of STEM and our STEM initiative. Next steps in 2020-21, we're going to be implementing 3 proposals that are pending approval of funding. We're going to upgrade and replace high school STEM lab computer workstations to support all the new software that we're going to be teaching. We have received a PA STAR grant to help implement our new STEM and computer science programs at the high school. We are offering our iSTEM courses, and we'll add an additional iSTEM course each year. In 2021 and 22, we're going to conduct curriculum expansion of the high school iSTEM courses. In 2022-23, we'll conduct a K-12 STEM programming needs assessment to evaluate our programs and set up a 3 to 5 year plan to continue to develop a program for the future. The mission statement of the Technology and Engineering Education Department at Schuylkill Valley High School is to provide opportunities for all students in the application of tools, materials, processes, and systems related to technology and engineering education and STEM. Students will be required to apply academic concepts through practical hands-on applications while designing, creating, utilizing, evaluating, and modifying technological systems in order to solve problems through project-based learning. Here you can see some pictures of the physical space, and these are the areas that we're working on renovating, updating, and enhancing with our funding from our PA STAR grant, Ashley Education Foundations, and our corporate sponsors. The courses that were taught in 2019 have been updated for the new school year and for the future. In the visual communication lab area, in 2019-20, the still photography courses were still using film and using a darkroom with wet photography. This year we're going completely digital, and we've changed the photography program to reflect contemporary and new and emerging technology. In the tech lab, where engineering drawing and mechanical drawing and computer-aided design was taught, we are changing and modifying, taking part of the darkroom, renovating that area to produce a prototyping area and our iSTEM courses. The tech lab was used to teach intro to engineering, architectural drawing, engineering drawing, and advanced computer modeling. And we're moving that lab into the future as a design, engineering, robotics, mechatronics, and STEM lab. The material technology lab is getting upgrades of new equipment, new materials, CNC machines. In 2019, it was used to teach intro to materials, manufacturing processes and materials, and advanced woodworking. The new courses that we're going to be teaching in the similar spaces with updates we're working on implementing our new curriculum this year. The curriculum update took place in the spring and summer of 2020 and was standard aligned with the PDE Science and Technology standards and next generation standards. The new courses that we're offering, Introduction to Advance, with scheduling flexibility to maximize the number of students that can take the courses, leading to independent study, internships, and certifications. STEM courses are continuing at the high school, following the initiative that was started at the elementary and middle school. This is the first year that we're going to be offering STEM courses at the high school. Simulated business and manufacturing units will continue and will be enhanced to prepare students for skills needed for employment and opportunities in future readiness. This is where we're developing the Panthers Manufacturing Initiative. A focus and emphasis on project-based learning with academic integration, differentiated instruction, and problem solving will allow all students to be successful in our content area and in our department. The new courses that are offered in our course selection guide and the electives and can be used for graduation requirements: Photography 1, 2, 3 with a capstone independent study, Communication 1, 2, 3, moving from visual communications to all types of communications. Internships are offered through the business department, and a new collaboration has been developed with our business department. Academic enrichment and honors is focusing on GIEP students and any student that would like to take an academic enrichment honors version of our courses. The new STEM lab, design, engineering, and robotics area, with all new computer stations and software, new computer science equipment that was purchased with our PA STAR grant, and the training that goes along with that and certification. We will be teaching our iSTEM 1 and 2 courses, CAD 1, 2, 3, and 4, focusing on SolidWorks, Autodesk products with a certification option in Autodesk and SolidWorks. And we will be able to work with our interns and our academic enrichment honors program as well. In the materials technology lab, we're bringing in some new materials, some new equipment, some new machines and processes. And we'll be offering 2 levels of material technology and material science activities: manufacturing processes and materials. Still going to keep our advanced woodworking course, and we're going to focus on internships through the business department and academic enrichment honors. The PA STAR grant, a super exciting opportunity when I was hired to work with our administration and staff to apply for a PA STAR grant. And we were awarded $35,000 to develop our computer science and STEM program at Schuylkill Valley High School. Other districts in our county received these grants, and we worked together at the BCIU, Brandywine Heights, Muhlenberg, Holy Valley, Schuylkill Valley, Tulpehocken, Twin Valley, and Wyomissing. My former school district, Kutztown Area School District, is continuing their grant, and they have been a huge help in our securing the grant and implementing the grant. And they're one of our neighboring school districts. The PA SMART initiative will provide a total of $20 million in grant funding to bring high quality computer and STEM education to elementary, middle, and high school programs with professional development for teachers. Our Schuylkill Valley School District staff participating and implementing the grants with me: Mr. Billman, Mr. Binkley, and Mr. Johansson. Mr. Mitchell, who was formerly our high school principal and is now our superintendent, is a huge support and team member on our team for our PA STAR grant. And Mr. Billman is our instructional technology IT department administrator. They've done an exceptional job working with me since I've been hired to be able to make this come to fruition and allow us to continue develop grants and successfully obtain them for our programs. The Rec Foundation grant was a great opportunity for us to start our VEX competition team when I was first hired, and we were able to start a new robotics team in 2017. The next grant that I'm applying for is a Toshiba America Foundation grant. This will be used to enhance our technology and engineering education and STEM lab upgrades. And there's no matching funds required. I'll be applying for a grant for over $5,000, and the application deadline for this year is 5/1/21. And then I'll be implementing the grant if we are successfully awarded the grant funding for our programs. We're going to continue with Ashley Education Foundation for our future development of our high school VEX robotics program. And we're currently proposing for the high school VEX program to support our iSTEM classes and Panther Robotics program, $23,000 from the Ashley Education Foundation. Last year, they flew us out to Wisconsin to go to the Ashley headquarters in the United States and to meet with the Education Foundation, tour the manufacturing facilities, and see what the future of manufacturing is going to look like. Automation, robotics, and mechatronics. Schuylkill Valley Middle School VEX Robotics program received a $25,000 grant for this school year, and I'll be training the teachers and helping them start the robotics program. They will have a new competition team and will be hosting a Berks County Invitational VEX event. Ashley Education Foundation modeled this and implemented this in Wisconsin. And the goal of Ashley here in Pennsylvania is to help Berks County, just like they did out in Wisconsin, to develop mechatronics, automation, and robotics interest for students in STEM careers. Our Schuylkill Valley High School STEM lab is still in the research and development phase, upgrades, implementation, and planning. And we have a current proposal to support the new iSTEM classes, lab upgrades, and technology and engineering program, requesting $35,000 additional amount to help with that process. Lots of exciting things happening at Schuylkill Valley High School. Planning for the future, focus on the future, and program development for the future. My name is Matthew Cullen, and I am the Technology and Engineering Education STEM teacher for the Schuylkill Valley High School. If you have any questions or you would like to follow up with me, my email is mcullen@schuylkillvalley.org, and I would be happy to provide information for you or assistance if you have any questions and how I can assist in developing your program for the future. Thank you very much, everybody, for your time. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful conference.